Hello everybody, Mobius1 here with another reaction video. We got yet another trailer dropped for the Star Wars Episode 9 that's coming out later this year in December. This is another #1 on trending video that's been posted for about 24 hours now and has almost 12 million views. I've already seen a thumbnail for this. Looked like, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm sure it's going to pop up here in the trailer. I'm sure everybody's already seen this. We're going to watch it real quick. It's only about 2 minutes long, and then we'll do a quick analysis of it. I don't have a whole lot of time to record, but I want to get this out there as soon as I can. So, here we go. These look very familiar. Oh, these aren't shots of the new movie. Got it. It's a little out of order. That shot of Boba Fett was from Return of the Jedi.
We've passed on all we know.
Oh wow, they're doing the prequels too.
1,000 generations live in you now.
So we have footage from all the other Star Wars movies and dialogue from The Last Jedi.
This is your fight.
New stuff? There we go, new stuff. Whoa. B-Wing, I saw, whoa, that was awesome. Evil 3PO? Nice.
Yes, it's in.
Your journey nears its end. Okay. Is that it? Dude, I love the music that they use in... Oh, that Rey theme at the end there is beautiful. I love the music that they use in all of their trailers. Alright, let's go back through this. We're not going to go through all the old footage because obviously it's old footage. But real quick, alright, so the first shot we hit... So who's here? We have Rey, Finn, Poe, Chewbacca, and 3PO. You can see the Falcon in the background there. And they are on the same desert planet that we saw in the teaser a couple months ago. But we definitely didn't see this. That is a large carnival, maybe? Like, I don't... It looks like... It's like Star Wars version of Burning Man or something. I don't know. It doesn't really look like a village. Like, there's a lot of people just kind of hanging out. Like, I don't know. It doesn't... It seems like this is a festival or carnival or something, and not just a village, but who knows. No BB-8, or the new droid, or R2-D2. Carrie Fisher, which is going to be unused footage from The Force Awakens, so no CGI Carrie Fisher. Then this shot, yo, look at this shot. Okay, so what we got? I don't know what this is. I thought this was the Falcon at first, but it's definitely not. X-Wings, awesome. Y-Wings, cool. A-Wings, awesome. B-Wings? Dude, we haven't seen a new B-Wing. That's going to be so sick. Look, there's 3 of them here. And then what else jumps in? Because we get a whole bunch of ships jump in. More B-Wings. Oh my god, look at it. It's like a whole fighter squadron. And the Corellian Corvette. Oh, that's so cool. And I'm glad we're getting to see. I wonder if, like the A-Wings and the X-Wings have been kind of, what's the word? I don't know, modernized. Like this is the new version of the X-Wing, and there is like a new version of the A-Wing if you play the space combat in Battlefront 2. So I wonder if they're gonna like upgrade the B-Wings Honestly, the neck joint does look a little thinner than a typical Return of the Jedi B-Wing, so I bet you they did upgrade them just a little bit. And then, holy crap, does that look cool. That is sick. Oh my god, look at that. That is awesome. Now, see, I wonder, and this is going to kind of lead into the whole Rey at the end of the trailer thing. I wonder how much of this is like a Force vision, though. Like, I don't know, like with the clouds and the lightning in the background here, it very well may be that they're in a nebula, kind of like the Maw. You know, like we saw it in Solo. We see it in a couple episodes of Rebels. We know that like nebula clouds exist in Star Wars, so it could be just a bunch of Star Destroyers being hidden in a nebula. It could be, you know, a cloudy Force vision of what's to come. I'm not sure. Either way, it's a beautiful shot. That's just so cool. And they don't seem too happy about it. I'm not sure who this character is back here, but she looks similar, not exactly, but similar to that chick that we saw in the Jedi Fallen Order trailer. But obviously, Jedi Fallen Order takes place pre A New Hope, so there's no way that could be the same character. Never mind. But she does. That's who that reminds me of. Okay. Evil 3PO here. Well, maybe Evil 3PO. Red eyes usually means evil. That's... I don't know what to say about that. That's interesting. Maybe it's not 3PO. Maybe it's another similar protocol droid that is made to look like 3PO. Because he doesn't have the red arm. Wait a minute. Did he have the red arm earlier in this trailer? No, it doesn't look like he does. So either he gets his arm fixed, or this is an imposter 3PO? Because they made such a big deal about his red arm in Force Awakens. Whatever. This, not sure what this is. Looks kind of like Starkiller Base firing its red beam, but instead of destroying multiple planets, it's like just destroying a valley. But really cool looking nonetheless. Rey destroying a remote. So this must be like Rey training. I'm guessing this is going to be towards the beginning of the movie. Like she's using her force powers or practicing her force powers. Because you see there's a remote right here. She throws her lightsaber at it and misses it, but she cuts down a tree and then catches her saber again. So I'm going to guess this is like a training session towards the beginning of the film maybe. Just to show us like where she is. Kylo Ren walking on some snowy area with his tie in the background. Very cool. Lightning. So maybe again Force vision. I don't know. And this. I notice if you look on the left of this shot here, there's a turbo laser. So we know we saw in the old trailer at the very end the remains of a Death Star in an ocean or something, some body of water. They're fighting on it. They're like standing on the wreckage fighting, because this is very clearly the surface of the Death Star. I don't know which one, whether it's the first or the second, but that's pretty rad of a combat location. And interestingly enough, Anakin and Obi-Wan had their climactic duel on a lava planet, so Rey and Kylo might have their climactic duel on a water planet, which is like the total opposite. I just hope it's not, 20 minutes long or whatever, because it was a cool fight, but it didn't need to be, the fight in Episode 3 didn't need to be as long as it was. Then we hear some Palpatine talking, and then we get this. Alright, so I'm sure, this is the thumbnail that I saw. This could be a bunch of things. I'm going to make a prediction. First of all, let's talk about what it could be. Very obviously, it could be Rey turns bad. I mean, that's the most obvious thing that they're trying to make us believe, is that Rey falls to the dark side. I would like to point out that the blades on her double-sided blade here crackle very similarly to Kylo Ren's. Remember that, because I'm going to come back to that in a minute. It could be a Force vision, which I think also is going to be part of what it is, but we'll come back to that also. It could be her in a disguise. It could be a lot of things, actually. I don't even know. It could be any number of things. Nobody knows. Here's my prediction, though. And I'm probably totally wrong. Like, this is fun to just make a prediction, even if you're completely off the mark, but I'll throw this out there. You guys can comment on it, add, bits and pieces of your own theories to it if you want, or tell me how absolutely crazy I am for it. But here's my prediction. And then we're going to go way back to The Force Awakens. There's a scene in Force Awakens where, towards the beginning of the film, one of the officers on board Kylo Ren's Star Destroyer tells him that Finn was able to escape Jakku with the help of a girl. And he very clearly knows something about this because he freaks out. He turns around, he force pulls the dude over to him and chokes him and says in his face what girl, which implies that he knows about a girl. So because of that, and because of the way Rey is already so powerful in the Force, my theory ever since then is that they knew each other. And when Kylo Ren explodes and destroys Luke's academy or whatever, I feel like Rey was there for that. And, maybe she has the trope, the famous trope of amnesia and just doesn't remember it. Or maybe she was too young to remember it. But I feel like Kylo Ren was the one that left her on Jakku. That would explain how the Millennium Falcon was there, because Kylo Ren would have taken it from his dad maybe and left it there. Trying to leave two things very important to his past. Rey, whoever she is, because, in Last Jedi, he tells Rey that her parents are nobody, but he's probably just covering up the truth. And his dad's ship, leaving them on some backwater world where no one would find them. It seems like a very likely thing that somebody who's trying to run away from their past would do. So it's like he knows that she's there. So I don't know that... I originally had a theory that, maybe Rey would turn evil and Kylo would be the one to actually save her. I don't know that that's what I'm getting anymore as a feeling, despite this image. This image is really funny because of that initial theory that I had. But now I'm wondering if this is a vision of what would have happened if their roles were reversed. What if Palpatine, or I don't know how Snoke is going to fit into this, or if he's going to fit into this at all, but what if Palpatine reached out and chose Kylo Ren for whatever his, major scheme was, but maybe had the choice of choosing either Kylo Ren or Rey, and at some point in this movie we're going to see a vision of what would have become if Rey was chosen instead of Kylo Ren, and this is that vision. So if instead of getting Kylo Ren we got, I don't know, Kylo Rey, I'm going to copyright that from now on. This is what would have been Kylo Rey if Ben Solo was not chosen and instead Rey was. Again, could be totally wrong, but due to the nature of what the lightsaber looks like, I think that's the biggest giveaway for me, is that the lightsaber is not a typical lightsaber. It is a poorly made, crackly lightsaber like Kylo Ren's. Look at that blade. That's the giveaway for me. This is a alternate timeline Kylo Ren, basically gender swapped, if you will. I don't know. That's what I'm going for. We'll see in a couple months when the movie comes out how wrong I am, but what do you guys think about that? Anything else? No. December. That's all we get. Alright, well, there you go. There's my reaction to the trailer. It was kind of short. I mean, it's a 2-minute trailer, but we don't actually see any new footage until about 2/3 of the way through. So there's not really that much to talk about. I love the B-Wings. I love the Star Destroyer shot. Which, again, the Star Destroyers could be like a Force vision of what would come if Palpatine succeeds. I don't know. I'm hesitant to get excited because I've been hurt in the past. All the trailers for everything that the Disney has made so far have looked good, and then we get kind of let down with the final product. So with the Mandalorian trailer looking great, with this looking pretty good, I'm hesitant to get excited, but I will be going to see it. So for those of you that have been hurt one too many times and you already decided that you're not going to go to the theater and see it, I understand. I will go in your place and tell you at the end of the day how good it was. But that's going to be it for now. Thank you guys for watching and listening to me ramble. Mobius1 here, and I'll see you next time.